Hey Scorpio, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to be checking in your love life. Now these messages could also resonate if you're not dealing with a love situation. Just hear out and see for yourself. So how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. We're going to check in with your person. Any messages coming from your person? Let's start with how they currently are feeling or what their energy is. We have the King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This King of Wands is looking the other way, is what I get. Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is someone that likes to go on adventures on their own. This is someone that is very outgoing, very charming as well, but at the same time, they do what they want and they don't really think about how that will affect other people. Okay, so this is someone that is overly on their independence. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius individual, right? They go their own way, they don't need anyone else, or they always give this impression of like, don't chase me or don't get into my energy type of energy. But at the same time, this is someone that if they like you, they will make it very clear, but they are not searching for any codependent relationship. So they want everyone to be on their own path, on their own craft, on their own business, and don't mind in their business. And that could be sometimes obviously frustrating, but at the same time, it's also refreshing that you're not dealing with someone that is codependent and constantly needs validation. So there are definitely a lot of positive attributes to this type of energy, and someone that is just highly responsible, and they only want to be responsible of their own actions and behaviors. And if they do something wrong, they will man up for it. Like, that's their energy, right? So definitely someone that has high Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Could be also Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but the signs are not that important. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as someone that is taking care of their energy, taking care of yourself, but also like you really show this person that you care in different ways or different languages than they are used to. So I feel like they see you as someone that definitely minds your own business. You're okay with taking things a little bit slow, or you're okay with them not answering for a week. I don't know which Scorpio this is, but let me know if that is you. I don't know. How is Scorpio with that energy? Just let me know. I'm really curious to see how you respond to that type of energy. But what I do get is, if that is not you, that could be the other person that wants someone that is able to be patient and wait. And I do get the sense that this person is trying to make a lot of changes, whether that is like on a spiritual level or a I'm not sure if it's on a physical level. It could definitely be, but they are really in a very changing, like a life-changing energy, right? Like a lot of events are happening in their life that is changing their course of life. And I feel like they also need someone that is more grounded, right? Like the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, it's a very opposite type of energies. And sometimes we need the opposite energies in order to ground ourselves, because if the King of Wands is constantly outgoing, traveling, taking action, they have their own business, they're always on the move, they do need someone that is kind of like their rock and could keep them a little bit stable, or come forward with an energy of like, well, did you really think about that or that behavior or that action, or would you really go that path? Like, give them like a solid advice on a practical sense that keeps them grounded and think from a different perspective, right? The Hangman, the different perspective. So I feel like you both have a very strong dynamic here. And for the most of the time, I do feel like you are able to work with each other. However, the Seven of Swords could be indicating that one of you has trust issues, because the King of Wands could be charming. King of Wands is constantly on the road and constantly wants to be protecting their their territory and their independence, which could cause the other person to think like, hey, are you hiding something? But that could just be a fear, right? That could just be a something is smelling fishy type of energy, but that does not have to be that way. Okay, like that's what I'm getting here. How about your energy? Let's see about your energy. Six of Pentacles, the Fool, the Hangman, the Nine of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. Now that is a good sign. That is a good sign. However, what I did get with that Tower coming through after all these balanced energies, it's like maybe you're keeping yourself quite calm for most of the time. You keep on giving and you're not wanting to be in that needy energy, and you're really doing the work. You're really trying to see things constantly from a positive perspective, right? With the Fool, you give it chance after chance, because that Six of Pentacles and the Fool is like, okay, let's give it another chance. Okay, let's have another experience. Okay, let's have another adventure. So it's like you're constantly in that energy of like, as long as there is peace, I'm okay with it, right? Like that's the type of energy that I'm getting. Like as long as I get what I want, whatever your intention is in this situation, I am okay with things. And I do get that there is this energy beneath this with that Tower that you're kind of like suppressing, and that could be coming out. But even if it does come out, it would have like a very positive outcome at the end, because it will show that you really love this person and you're not just like hopping on their ride and just like accepting anything. So if you've been like in this very nonchalant energy just to keep this person like, hey, I love to give you your space, hey, you can do what you want, but it's like maybe almost to a point where you could be almost forcing it until it kind of like bottles up and it just comes out like, hey, but I don't like it when you make me jealous like that, and you make up like a little bit of a fight. But it will come from a right perspective. I'm not sure if I can say that, but eventually, let's say that like the outcome eventually, if you would get like an outburst because you've been keeping the calm for such a long time, even though there is something that could be nagging on you, the outcome could still be a very positive, makeup here with this Ace of Cups. So you only have to ask yourself the cause and effect here with the Justice card. Like, are you giving too much of yourself? Are you saying yes just to keep this person happy with their territory of independence? Or is there something that you could actually tell them that you don't accept? And it's weird that I get this energy because Scorpio, you are not that person. Like I know that you are very direct. You're very much like, well, no, I will not accept this. Or, but if you love someone, obviously that could have like a different turn, right? Ooh. How does this person view you? The Star, like you're really healing them. Like that's what I get. Like there is this security and this balance and this grounded energy with, like you know how to practically stir them in the right direction or enlighten them when they take over hasty decisions. And they know that they can count on you on that. Yeah, it's like you see them for who they are, and that gives them a lot of confidence and security, right? Like you know that if they do something, it's not for bad harms or for bad reasons. I just feel like you just feel like this person can be sometimes too hot-tempered, or they have this constant need of trying to break free from limitations or obligations that could be sometimes be like, well, you have to do you know, you have to pay your bills anyway, you know, like yeah, this vacation was good, but you have to go back to work and earn money for your next vacation. Like, you know, you're constantly giving this person like practical advice, and eventually they pick it up and they're like, yeah, you're right. And that's why you keep the balance. But I do feel like with this tower, like something is just like, okay, buddy, now you gotta listen. Now you gotta, you know, I'm not going to mother you all the time, because the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Wands could be more of a mothering energy to someone that is like, you know, running all over the place. And I don't feel like you are down to mother someone in that, to that extent. Okay, so yeah, but the beauty of this whole situation, and they know it, you see them for who they are and their true value, their true self. They can be themselves around you. Absolutely. The Eight of Swords with in the reverse with the Star, it's like you heal them, you heal their mind, you heal their insecurities, and it's not in a provoking, ego striking way of like healing their insecurities. No, not at all. It's like you understand that vibration, you understand that fiery need of wanting to constantly be in this energy, and it's like it's healing for them. Absolutely. Like there's no reading between the lines. And you really touch each other. And this person really looks up to you with that Star. Absolutely. They see you as someone that is already healed. You don't need someone that you need to heal. Like, you're not interested in that. You just want someone that is as equally healed or as equally on the same level as you. And you make it very clear. Like, I don't need no whatever boy or whatever girl. And if they do not show up consistently, and if they don't consistently kind of like show you that love that you deserve or that you need, you will walk away. Like, you're not interested in entertaining anything. They see you as someone that is very artistic. You might be in an artistic field, or you may do something that is extraordinary compared to other people in their surroundings. But at the same time, you do have your high values, you do have your priorities, you do have your own commitments that you don't bill out on, right? Like, it's like, these are my commitments, this is my life, this is how I do things, and I have a different perspective, I have a different mind, and that's it. But you really protect your own boundaries as well. Like, you really know your craft. You really know how to prioritize yourself or your own obligation. It's not like, oh, this person says like, oh, let's do this, let's go that direction, while you had plans on the other side. You will not be the person that would be like, oh, well, if you want that, okay, we'll do that. No, like, you have your own commitments and you value your commitments, and they respect you for valuing your own commitments. So that is a really nice dynamic here. What are their feelings for you? Strength. They are really like tight on you, right? Like, I don't feel like this person, even though they seem to look outside here, they seem to look outside. I'm not saying outside of the connection, but their head is turned somewhere. They do still feel like a strong connection that they don't feel with anyone else. So I don't know if this is like an open relationship, or if you have agreed to have an open relationship, if this is a friendship that has more potential, whatever it is. You got the Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. And God, I don't even know what my question was. I'm so lost in going into these energies. I'm like, what did I even ask? What was the question? Was there even a question? I had a question, right? What was the question? Like, seriously. You know that moment that you just like, I don't know, without even asked. That was how they view you. This is how, like, my throat. Okay. What the hell? Okay, never mind that. Never mind that. I'm just going to go freestyle on it as usual. Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Let's do one more. You know, I have that energy of like, I need to know, just for the sake of it. I have that knowledge OCD, you know what I mean? Like, if I need to know, like, I don't know, a title or song or something, or any type of information, I'm that Sagittarius. I'm like, everyone is past it, I'm just like Googling it, like, I need to know. Like, that's the type of energy that I have. All right, so we have the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. So again, you know, if we look at that Queen of Swords to the Knight of Cups, you may be feeling like, yo, buddy, maybe you need to take a rest. Like, maybe you need to take a chill pill here. Because you're constantly like having all these ideas and like movements and all of that. And you might at one point get a little bit tired of like, okay, but where is the romance? Can we just have like an emotional one-to-one? Can we just like have a sit down? Or do I need to really say like, hey, should we get like an emotional deep conversation? And that might be something that could be frustrating you, because the Queen of Swords is like, okay, I'm a little bit done with this mothering. This is how it is. I feel like you need a break, or I need, like, maybe you need to heal. Maybe you're too much on your work or on the roll. There is this need of like, okay, you gotta dim it down. But at the same time, it could be coming off very harshly to them. But then again, I do feel like you're right to say it. Like, you've thought about it, you've pondered about it, you looked at how you could say it, and then at the end, you're just going to shoot the arrow here. And with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, they may be a little bit scared and distance themselves, so be mindful of that. They may be a little bit like, well, maybe I'm not quite welcome. I feel like you're triggering a little bit of their insecurities here. Because the way that you talk is so deep psychologically and also in other ways, they don't know how to deal with that energy. And they may just like babble something and then feel like, oh, why did I even say that? So, yeah. Oh, it was their feelings, wasn't it? Their feelings for you. Does it even matter what it is? You know, at the end, it doesn't even matter what placement it is. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles here, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit. Like, even though you would take a break from the situation to revalue this relationship with the Seven of Pentacles, they would still move forward and try to marry you. They would still move forward and try to, you know, bring things back in harmony, to party with you, to do something that will be fulfilling you. Like, no matter, even if you would say like, hey, I need a break because I'm not sure if I want to mother this for the rest of my life, I think that would be like a quick wake-up call without really a lot of fuss and fighting. You know, what the Hermit is like, they already know, they see their future with you, Scorpio. Like, that's the type of energy. It's like, yeah, it will hurt them. Nine of Swords with the Three of Swords. Obviously, there will be a little bit of pain, but if they would go inward and think about this connection, I mean, seeing all of this, obviously, this is still like a big go. just depending on your beautiful energy and the way that you are helping this person and doing all this good stuff. And this feels like you've been dealing with one another for quite some time now. Let's see, what is the outcome here? 10 of Pentacles, like that's exactly, like this is a long-term relationship, or it has absolutely the potential of a long-term commitment. And you both need to just, rectify your values here. But it has definitely a lot of, like, more than just abundance. I mean, like, this is just a real, honest, loyal commitment. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is. 9 of Wands. So it's time to protect this beautiful connection. Like, this has way too much value than any other loose connection. And it's like you both are aware of that. You both are aware of that. Absolutely. The Moon. And the Queen of Wands. I mean, maybe you're afraid to take some actions as well. Maybe you have some uncertainties. Maybe this is a cycle that you also need to overcome. Like, whatever this insecurity is. And that could have to do with that 7 of Swords for some reason. That's what I feel like. That 7 of Swords is like you're always constantly thinking like, well, what if he is cheating or she's cheating? What if that person is lying? But at the end of the day, at this present reading, I'm not really seeing anyone being shady at all. Okay, it's just like maybe your own insecurities that also need to be readjusted for you. What more? What are their energies? The Elephant. This person wants to overcome obstacles with you. All right, maybe for some of you, this person has had like a financial obstacle, and that's why they are so much, in trying to network, connect, and and with the Elephant, this is a beautiful energy of overcoming. This is Lord Ganesh. This is like any type of, I'm just connecting it to financial obstacles, but it could definitely be more than that, right? But yeah, this is someone that really wants to push things through, and they will be showing resilience here with that 9 of Wands. And even if you have some paranoid activities, could be, I mean, we all can have that, obviously, or questions or doubts or fears and all of that. But this person is ready to overcome that. They have absolutely all the power and the force. And this is the moth. See through the illusion. This is illusion. The moth is all about illusion, honey. So maybe this is like your transformation to release the illusions and look beneath, look into the deeper meaning. Because this person is like in the Elephant. And I feel like you are in the moth. So try to look things from a positive perspective. And obviously, if you're dealing with like a whole different situation of someone being abused, it's not your reading, obviously. Like, let's not try to force it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's all what it is. Let's see one more time for your advice, and then we will check in with the extended, which still will be the September monthly. Okay. Page of Pentacles. 7 of Cups reversed. Now that is a good one, because I kept on seeing the 7 of Cups. And the 9 of Pentacles. Someone's feeling like this person may have a lot of different ideas and things that they want to do in their life and all of that. And they need to ground. They need to see that the grass is not greener on the other side. Or with the Page of Pentacles, you need to have like this practical approach to kind of like get them out of a pink cloud. That's what I get. Like, I really sense that this person has like this pink cloud type of energy. Like, they're really on their success and they want this and they want that. And that could be sometimes feel like, start doing the right work, or start to see the snakes in the grass. But take a small approach. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm that Queen of Swords, like, rah, rah, rah. Like that, you know, like let someone just dream. Let someone just get high on their dreams and then see which direction they want to go. Like, let them just be. Like, this is their way of finding their own path. Independence, Nine of Pentacles, right? That's what it is here, Nine of Pentacles. And at the same time, just work on yourself. You're not responsible for their decisions, and you should not be. So if they want to make a mistake, or if they're doing a mistake or something in that realm, they need to learn from that. That's all that they need to do. So again, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Death, all three in the reversed. Don't bring up past energies and fears and, you know, stress back into the situation, right? Like, I could already tell that this is a long-term connection. Let's say connection, could be a relationship, could be a marriage, whatever it is. But bringing back like old fears and old paradigms and old this and old that, it's not the time for that. I mean, obviously, if you really have that fear, but maybe these are connected to your own fears and your own past, and you know, your ex or that ex is just cheated, so that's why you constantly, if that's the type of energy that you're in, then that is not something that you need to bring into this relationship. So question yourself, are you bringing past relationship material stuff into this relationship? If yes, that's why this person is on this independence energy. Like, don't compare me. If no, then I don't know. That's it. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Maybe postpone some type of decision. Make notes is what I'm hearing. Make notes. Yes, big happy changes, but not the right time. So again, not the right timing. Again, bringing past fears into, or past, what's it called? Like, not unfulfillment. Past, what's the word? How do I say that? Like I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but it's more like if there were things that you were not happy about in the relationship, that you felt like, but I didn't get satisfied, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, don't go into that. Don't go into that. It's like the depth of the darkness, and it's like it can get into this childish game, like you didn't do this and you didn't that. It's like you know, don't. Okay, like if you didn't get fulfilled, then I don't want to say it's your problem, but it shouldn't be theirs. Depends on what it is, but if it's an old thing, just let it be. But anyway, it's there's going to be some big happy changes, absolutely, that are coming. But whatever it is that you wanted to say or do, and you felt like it, like the person was not ready to hear it, then don't do it. Like it says, like it's not the right timing. So wait for the right timing, and trust. Again, you need to learn to trust. You need to learn to trust and be patient to receive more information before you make a judgment. So don't jump into conclusions. Is what I have for you, my friend. Yeah, and I feel like if we go back to how they are feeling about you, that you're constantly like checking up maybe with this Page of Swords, trying to see if they make a mistake or whether you should move on or not. And that just gives them a lot of nervous energy, obviously, right? Then there might as well be like, okay, just pack your bags and go if you keep on searching for a problem to leave. Okay, so this is just for someone, not for all of you, but that was also what, like one of the messages that I was getting. So if you've been in that energy, or the other person, you know, is saying like, don't bring up like past shit into the relationship right now. Okay, not at the moment. It's not the right moment. All right, that's what I have for you. If this message resonated, make sure to drop a like and a comment. That will definitely help my channel grow. And I get you guys in the extended or in the next one. Ciao.